Steve Harvey is absolutely a financial success story. Whether it's his multiple TV shows or his book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and the 2 movies that followed it, he's got it figured out. But as far as leading men and how to stay married, he needs to shut the fuck up.
He can't say that.
Is he allowed to say
I'll
that?
say it louder.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
There it is. There it is.
Just shut up.
That's right.
Don't say nothing.
Right.
It's best don't say nothing. There ain't no trying to fix. That way you ain't got to fix. What if you're right? What? What did he say? What did you say? What if you're right? What if you're right? What? Are you married? Yes, I am. You actually said that? What if you're right?
Yes.
When? I mean, sometimes. When? What?
Love it.
Boy, your dumb ass ain't gonna make 15. I can tell you that right now. Boy, you said,
Steve Harvey said, when you marry, it's best that you keep your mouth shut. Well, Steve, keep your mouth shut about what? We can only assume that he wants to keep your mouth shut when there's something wrong and you have an issue and your wife is in the wrong and you want to address it. That's the inference that I got from this clip. Steve Harvey wants you to shut the fuck up no matter what's going on in your house and in your marriage. So another guy on the panel said, well, Steve, what if you're right? Steve said, what if you're what? Are you tripping? You're never right. Only your wife is right. And you need to shut the fuck up no matter what's going on. And that's crazy advice for a 60 or 70-year-old man to give to other men. I don't know what's going on in Steve Harvey's house. I don't know if his wife runs the day-to-day things that go on in the house and he just brings in the money. Because it could happen. My grandma used to do that. My grandma used to have boyfriends. They go get the money. They give her their checks when they get them. And she runs everything from there. So I understand that that is a dynamic that goes on in the world. Rest in peace to my grandma. Love you forever. I understand that that is a dynamic that goes on in the world. But this is horrible advice to give to men. If you have something going on in your house and in your relationship, it's not only your responsibility, it's your duty to bring it up and say, hey, I love you so much that instead of holding this in my heart, I'm going to tell you what's on my mind so that we can get to a resolution. That's not Steve's advice. His advice is no matter what's going on, you shut the fuck up and let your wife lead whatever is going to happen and what's going to happen next. And this is why we have such a high divorce rate, because there are people in a marriage that feel like they are not heard and the things that they say are not important. While women are the person that file most for divorce, we've got to think, use our critical thinking skills, use our thinking cap. This is mine. I'm bald under here, by the way. We got to use our thinking cap and say, what leads people to divorce? Could one of those factors be the fact that we don't have an open line of communication? When I have something on my heart that needs to be said, I don't say it because Steve Harvey gave me the advice to shut the fuck up. Nothing I ever say is right if I want to make it to a 15 or 30-year marriage. Now, I remember when Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick got divorced, she said that she graduated from the marriage, right? She had done everything that she could do in the marriage, and she had graduated at that time that they got divorced. I don't believe that that's a thing. What I do believe is when you marry somebody, you say, hey, this is what I'm coming with. This is the baggage that I'm coming with. This is baggage you're coming with. And we're going to work through the problems that we have, because at the end of the day, we have core values that align, and either we want to have children or we want to leave a legacy, or there's something greater than us that's keeping us together. I don't believe in just marrying for love, because when you're in love, you could just be in a relationship. What do you need to get married for? That's my personal opinion, right? And I don't think a long-term strategy for sustainability is to just shut the fuck up when the other person is in the wrong because they're a woman. That's horrible advice to give to men. I don't know if that's the way things work in Steve Harvey's house, but it's not the way that things work in my house. And it's not the way that things should work in your house, which is why people go to marriage counseling and couples therapy, because at some point, a line of communication has broken down where the things that I want to say, I don't feel like I can say without causing detriment to this relationship. So my advice as a 31-year-old that's only been married for 3 years is not to shut the fuck up. If you have to go to marriage counseling and you say, hey, me and you have to work through this thing, this roadblock in communication that we have, then that's what it's going to be. That's a more healthy situation and a more healthy outcome than saying, I'm going to harbor the things that I want to say inside because Steve Harvey advised me to shut the fuck up when my wife is talking. My wife is always right. No, she's not always right. I'm not always right. None of us have all the answers. We're living this for the first time. No matter how much advice we get from others, no matter how much reading we do, no matter how much insight we have, each day is our first time living that day, right? And that's why this advice is so detrimental and why I wanted to make a video about this. Because while we respect the wisdom and the experience of our elders, it's their first time living as well. So while shutting the fuck up may have helped Steve Harvey keep his relationship together, that doesn't mean that it's going to keep your relationship together. And if you can't have an open line of communication with the person that you're in a relationship with, I would beg to differ that y'all probably shouldn't be in a relationship. Y'all should probably go ahead and separate. Not being able to communicate means that things that you say are not important to them and the things that they say are not important to you. But that's just me. I'm just a 31-year-old guy that's been married for 3 years. What the fuck do I know? But let me know what you think. And if you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to me back here for the next conversation. And if you have thoughts, let the world know. This is the place for discourse. Till next time. Peace.